Hi Lalas, here we are once again. I want to share with you how I do my wash day routine using one of my Holy Grail DIY deep conditioning treatment and rings. And I use this DIY deep conditioning treatment once a month. This is the treatment and this is the rings that I'll be using. I'll be using a small portion because this portion in here has tea tree oil and lavender oil in it. So my scalp is very itchy this past couple of days, so it's optional that you do this. So if you find that your scalp is a little bit irritated and itchy and have flakiness, you add some tea tree oil, lavender oil, or even peppermint oil, any oil that would aid in getting rid of the itchiness on your scalp and that irritation to stimulate your scalp. For good blood circulation, I think that it's best to add this in here, but I only have tea tree oil and lavender oil in this one. And the other part of it, I'm going to be using it on Bella because of course you can use it as well on children, and the other half I'm going to use it the following week. And the reason I do that is because just before I'm about to do a color process, as you can see, this is how much my hair grows with this treatments that I use on my hair, and it's like so soft. You see, anything that I'll be doing on my hair where it requires heat or chemical services, I like to strengthen my dresses with this deep conditioning treatment because I want to strengthen it and add all that nutrients into my hair before that chemical process gets on there, because after all we're using chemical, and I think we want to reinforce our hair with all these nutrients to strengthen it to combat all of this chemical that we're going to be placing on our hair and the heat. So I like to do back to back. So the week before I'm going to color my hair, I would apply the treatment on my hair, and then after the next week I would apply it again, so it's back to back. But that's only when I'm doing my color and when I'm flat ironing my hair, which is very rare that I flat iron my hair. And the rings, I use the rings as my final finish, so you would see how I use my DIY deep conditioning treatment and the rings on my hair. So let me stop with all the jibber jabbering. Let's get to it. Let me start washing this golden tresses. Doo-doo. I'm going this way in the shower. So, yep, let's get started washing this golden tresses. And here we are. I'm going to begin by wetting my hair to get some of the product buildup off for a great cleansing, and be sure to saturate it very well with the water. I'm using the As I Am coconut co-wash to cleanse my scalp, and I'm going to begin by cleansing my scalp and the hair closest to my scalp first. Then I'm going to walk the product through the entire hair and head, and I like using co-wash 1 week and then I'll shampoo the other week. But for the most part during the colder months, which we are in winter right now, I like doing mostly co-wash on my hair. But I do shampoo my hair in the colder months depending on how much products I use on my hair. So like if I have a lot of product buildup, and most definitely I shampoo my hair when I do my color process, because of course I need to get that total cleanse, right? I cleanse my scalp with the balls of my fingers, which gives a great scalp massage, stimulate and increase circulation. I suggest not using your fingernails to cleanse your scalp because that will strip it, and over time that will cause lots of dandruff buildup, flakiness and like itchiness and stuff, and may lead into other scalp disorders, right? So that's like a no-no, definitely. And I'm finished with the first part of my cleansing. I'm going to be moving on to the second part, and I'm using the same co-wash, the As I Am coconut co-wash, and I'm going to be cleansing it the same way as I did the first time. And I'm just enjoying my shower, having some fun with it, enjoying my shower time. Splash, splash. Splash. Do you guys want to come in and take a shower with me? I'm enjoying my shower time. Work it, girl. Shake that tresses. I whip my hair back and forth. I'm having like my Beyonce moment in the show. I'm just gonna continue to cleanse and finish off. I'll be using the other part of my aloe vera rings on my body from the dip conditioner in this video. Check my description box for the link to see how I made it. And there is my aloe vera rings. It's time to take my shower. Toodles! I'm done with the washing. I'm just gonna use my microfiber towel to remove any excess water. And it's time to apply the conditioner. Doesn't it look delicious? Only if I could eat it. And I'm sectioning out my hair into 4 sections to apply the conditioner. And the link for this DIY dip conditioning treatment would be in the description box down below. So no worries, you'll see how I concoct it. And I'm just going to section this part out and begin on this first section. And I'm using a brush to apply it, so in that way it's easily distributed throughout my hair. And then I'm just going to continue to apply the conditioner around the perimeter of that section and open it and just go through the hair from part to part, like just part it and just continue to apply the conditioner in that way. And I'll be doing that for all of the sections. And then I'm just going to pull the conditioner through and massage the scalp, get everything all up in there. And take some more in my hands and split that in half. So in that way, everything is thoroughly distributed from the roots to the shaft to the ends. You know, the usual way how I do things. You always have to get in the scalp, in the shaft, and in the ends. Make sure everything is thoroughly distributed so all of the strands are happily moisturized. We don't want to leave anyone behind, right? No strands left behind. And then I'm going to tuck this one away and move on to the next section. And the next section. So as you can see, I did the first 3 sections and then I'm doing the back to finish things up because I don't want to make the video too long. So I quickly had to like speed things up, right? Who wants to be watching a long ass video? This video is like almost 19 minutes long already. So just had to speed things up. So I'm just gonna work the conditioner in everywhere and pull it through from roots to shaft to ends and make sure that everything is thoroughly distributed. So all my tresses and the hair strands are happy. Like I said, no strands left behind. Now I'm just taking everything down, taking all the hair down. And I love to just add a little bit more conditioner, smoothing things through, you know, the perimeter, the edges, and I like to go in the middle there, in the crown middle area, working everything through, keeping my hair happy hair. Now I'm just gonna pin it up, fold it and pin it up. I placed the cotton there so I don't get any line mark and I don't like the feel of the steam, so this helps. And we are moving along. It's time to go under the steamer. This is our steamer and it comes with a little container to catch the water, and there is the boiler and there is the adjustments, and I set it for 20 minutes. This is a great way for me to catch up on reading my magazine and research info and just relax a bit. Now I'm gonna get off on the steamer, and all the details about the steamer would be in the description box down below. And I'm just gonna remove everything, and it's very important to let the hair cool off for 10 minutes before rinsing it off, okay? The conditioner would get on your towels, but don't worry, it would wash right off in the laundry. Detangle with a comb or brush and let the detangling process begin. And I like using smaller sections to detangle my hair, so I'm going to use about like 8 sections. So in that way, less pulling and tension on my scalp and on my hair, since that I have sensitive scalp. And I like using my brush and my fingers for detangling. And I'm just gonna do half of the section so I can show you how to detangle, and then we're just gonna move on to rinsing the conditioner out. And I'm just dividing it in another small section, just for that purpose of not pulling and tugging too much on my hair. And I'm just gonna pin it up and move on right on to rinsing. Adjusting the water temperature to cool to rinse the conditioner off my hair, and this helps to lock in the moisture and seal down my cuticles. And since that I already took my shower, and as you can see what this conditioning process requires, it makes more sense for me to rinse my hair under my faucet in my tub. And here I'm going to use my microfiber towel to blot my hair, and this helps to keep my curls in formation. It's time to apply my aloe vera rings. I placed the rings in my refrigerator in a glass jar, since that the glass helps to speed up the cooling process and it preserves better. This helps to lock in moisture and seal down my hair cuticles while adding more nutrients, leaving my hair looking vivacious, shiny, and healthy. And the rose oil in the rings gives an awesome smell. I love using a container to catch it, to keep reapplying it again, since that is not a lot, which makes a lot of sense to me. And I'm blotting my hair again with my microfiber towel, and I'm going to place a plastic cap on my hair to keep it damp, because I'm about to cleanse my implements and hair accessories with shampoo to keep them clean. I use this tub strainer to prevent any hair residue or particles from getting into my drain, which prevents clogging. Now we are moving on to the styling process. See how vivacious and beautiful my hair looks after I apply the conditioner? When I'm doing my regular wash and go, I like using this Trader Joe's Nourish conditioner on my hair. And I learned this tip from one of my Hispanic girlfriends, so no worries, it really works. I remember when we were in Las Vegas and I ran out of my Jane Carter Curl Defining Cream. This was my backup, and ever since I use it sometimes as part of my wash and go routine. I'm feeling a little generous today, so I'm just going to apply some Now Solutions avocado and grapeseed oil. And I'm not going to be applying a lot. All I need is just a small amount for both sections. That's it. And this is just basically the lock and seal method, where you use a cream and then you use an oil to seal in the moisture. And then I'm just going to do the same with my Cantu cream leave-in conditioner. And I section out my hair into 4, and then I'm just going to add my DIY oil blend to just seal that in, and I'll be sure to place the link down below in my description box where you can see how I made it. I'll be doing that for all 4 sections. I just wanted to show you how I apply the products on my hair. Now I use my Jane Carter Curl Defining Cream to just finish that off. And like I said, this is basically the lock and seal method, where you use a leave-in conditioner, then oil to seal that in, and then your finishing cream. And it's all about moisture, 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 and just giving your hair all that nutrients and TLC. Since that my hair in my fringe area is a bit more wavy than the rest of my hair, I like to pin that section up and away, which create a better curl pattern and volume in the drying process. And I'm all done. My hair is gonna air dry while I sleep, and you would see the big reveal in the morning. This satin pillowcase I place on my pillow to sleep. It comes with a plastic liner which prevents my pillow from getting wet and locks in my hair moisture and prevent it from getting frizzy. And here is the big reveal. See how much it has shrunk and has more volume? And my hair in my fringe area will now blend in nicely with the rest of my hair. This is a great tip to use when you have two different hair textures. I'm just gonna put it up so you guys can see what I do when I'm taking a shower. So this is the way how you're gonna care for your wash and go. Okay, I put it up in a loose pony like so, like a bun, whatever you want to call it. See? And then I use the satin hair covering to cover my hair, and this helps to prevent the steam from the shower from getting my hair frizzy. And then I add my plastic cap to prevent it from getting wet, so it's double protection. And there you have it. So during the week I use 2 to 3 head ties to sleep at night to lock in all the moisture on my tresses. And here are my combs, brushes, etc. that I cleaned and I place here for drying. Healthy hair also requires healthy hygiene. So be sure to wash all of your hair accessories and hair coverings or whatever else you may use. My plastic hair caps get washed so I could reuse them. It's a great way to be eco-friendly. And I put this towel on the hair so the water doesn't wet my floor. And also change your pillowcase at least 2 to 3 times per week. And your bed sheets once per week. Alright, that's what I do, just letting you know everything that I do to ensure that I have healthy hair. One cannot go without the other. From what we eat, externally, internally, everything goes hand in hand. And how you think, spirituality, everything goes hand in hand when it comes to your general health from head to toe. And a few days I still have it, my wash and go. It still looks great. I need a color touch up soon. So this is about 2 or 3 days after I'm finished with the deep conditioning treatment. So it really shrinks in the first day I do it, but then after a few days it started to stretch a little bit. So that's how it is. Yeah. And I'm all dressed up, getting ready for work, and I also need a trim. Some of them are getting a little bit frizzy, and I can see some of them are stretching out, so I know I need a little trim. And now I'm gonna step into working style. I'm back at home from work, and I styled my hair into this frohawk hairstyle at work. And I picked Bella up from school. I'm just dancing a little bit to kick my energy up a notch because I gotta go care for this little Bella and do everything else in between. It's not easy being a single mom and trying to maintain this YouTube channel, and as soon as I could upload more, I will. And I'm so sorry about the noise, but it is what it is. We're just living in the moment. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Blah, 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 Naturals coming at you. Smooches. Love you guys. See you guys in the next upload.